Hello, my name is Drayson. My name in drag is Sunny D. The D stands for duct tape.
I don't duck nobody but tape. Yeah, that was a setup for a punchline on duct tape.
Today I'm going to be recapping / reviewing the 4th episode from DC's Titans. So the beginning of the episode is a flashback of Mother Mayhem's earlier years. Basically, we find out that she's been a witch this whole time. I thought it was something new she acquired when she found that temple or cave for Lex Luthor. But no, she's been a witch the whole time. We see that she meets this guy from something called the Organization, which I'll get into that later on. But basically, he makes her say Raven's incantation that she always says, which basically secures her spot in the Organization. After that whole coercion scene goes down, we are met back at the Titans bus, and in the background you can see that the moon is a blood red color, which seeing that instantly, sorry for the ringing, but seeing that instantly made my brain go, well, looks like the prophecy is coming sooner than I think. Anyways, so at the bus, we see Raven talking to Sebastian, the guy who's the taxidermist, and he has the video game with the occult symbol in it. Raven asks why Mother Mayhem was after him in the last episode, in which he tells her that she asked him to say the same incantation, that Azarath Metrion, and she stops him because clearly something is up. So it's been a while since I watched season 1 of the Titans, but basically when Raven goes to tell Starfire and Nightwing, Corey and Dick, about what Sebastian was about to say, they discuss the Organization, which is actually the group of people who were trying to bring Trigon back from whatever dimension he was in. And that is why Raven is so scared of what Sebastian is telling her, because they thought they had taken out the Organization, but somehow there's an Organization trying to come after Sebastian now. So the Titans decide to go back to the place where they last saw the Organization, which was an asylum that they had burned down in season 1. Which now is a supermarket that of course has cameras, so Mother Mayhem obviously is using these cameras to spy on them when they show up. So the Titans go into this bunker that's underneath the supermarket, which obviously was like a basement level to the asylum that they had burned down. And they find a room, and there's clues hidden in the room. Not really hidden, but there's chains and whatnot, and they figure that that was Mother Mayhem's room, and the fire that they caused was what released or caused a chain reaction to release Mother Mayhem from her chains. So at the asylum, we finally learn what Sebastian's connection to Mother Mayhem is. And here's the gag. Spoiler, obviously. Mother Mayhem is Sebastian's mother. And here's the bigger gag, okay? Trigon is the father.
You are the father!
Yes, Raven's half-brother is Sebastian. And Sebastian actually has a prophecy that they learn that basically he's supposed to rip open a hole in the sky. Not exactly sure what that means yet, but we'll find out. But let me just say, this was the drama I've been waiting for. But as the Titans are putting it all together and they're all learning about the prophecies that they share under the blood moon, a bunch of zombies show up. They're all obviously puppeteered by Mother Mayhem because she's been spying on them. This wasn't the worst fight scene of the show, but shout out to Jinx for just spilling that they need to be beheaded, because that brings an iconic but campy scene of Raven using a chainsaw on a zombie's head. Honestly, it was great. What I didn't understand is that a whole fight broke out and Gar, or Beast Boy, is just not using his powers. What? And catch this, here's another gag. A zombie Deathstroke shows up. And it was kind of sickening the way that Connor just punched off zombie Deathstroke's head. But then it was honestly such a weak moment to see Deathstroke put his head back on and then shank Connor in the stomach. You're Superboy. You couldn't see that coming? The amount of camp in one episode, I loved it. But honestly, shout out to Jinx for putting the team on her back. She pretends to be Sebastian to get captured by Deathstroke, where she then kills him herself. Iconic. Alright, so towards the end of the episode, we cut over to Star Labs, and we're met up by that one worker. I need to remember his name, because obviously he's like flirting with Tim, and I could see it for them. It's kind of cute. Me just like imagining that there's a relationship with them, but there's probably not. Anyways, the episode ends off with the dude that works at Star Labs showing Sebastian and Raven to a room in hopes that they'll stay there for as long as the blood moon needs to pass, so the prophecies go. But we shall see if that actually comes to pass. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little review / recap of Titans. I love this show, and if you're watching, let me know what you thought. And yeah, bye.